Hello guys, welcome to my another tutorial. This time we'll be creating this. C4D has updated their particle system, and this new particle system is pretty nice. Maybe not close to X particle yet, but I think over next one or two update they will be in a very good position. So here I will be using this modifier with a mesh emitter, and we'll be emitting the particle from a vertex map. So I will go to a blank scene where there is my backdrop and lighting. For lighting I have one HDRI, that's with this HDRI, and two area light with this target. So the value is around like this from the right and this is from the left. For emitting particle we'll use mesh emitter. So in the new particle system, when you create an emitter, this comes with a group. This is very nice, and we can also create your own group from here, but these are interrelated. So if we press, nothing is happening because this is a mesh emitter and it needs a mesh. So we need to give it a geometry here. So when we press play button now, they're creating, it is creating particle from all over the places, but that's not what we want. We want to create particle from a very specific point, and before that we wanna change our rate. So we want around, okay, for now 10,000, and not per second, maybe per frame. Okay, 10,000 particle will be created every frame, but we want to create particle from a very specific area, so we will do that part now. So you already see my backdrop is already polygon, so I will press Shift C and add a vertex map. Double click, so vertex map is added. Now what I need to do, I will use transfer. Previously it was use field, but now it's use transfer. So just one thing to notice, and I want to use a spherical field. So now see, nothing happening. I want my, okay, I'm deleting the previous one. I want my spherical field size around 15 maybe. Okay, and I want a shape also that will be followed by the spherical field. It is our star. So I put the star in our geo, and I want this way. Okay, and I don't want so many points, maybe around 5. I can increase, something like that. That seems good. Now I will add align to spline, and our spline is this, and then I will add tangential, but it's not that important. I will put a keyframe maybe around 90. It will be 100%. So let's see how it's working. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so now we need to tell our emitter that, okay, emitter, come here and do something for now. Now it is emitting from all over the backdrop, but we want something specific. So if we go to my property maps, then laptop map, we just need to drag the vertex map there, and it will be creating the particle from the vertex map only. See, one thing is happening now. What is happening? Our vertex map is not the way we want. What we need to do, if you go to the fields area, we just need to add a decay. So if we add a decay, what happened? Yeah, it is going, but not all the way. If we crank our effect strength to 100, then it will be creating like this, and this is what we want. We want to stay the shapes. Okay, now this part is done. We are good with this shape. Okay, let's check the particle now. Now we are creating around 10,000 particle. I wanna make it around 200. That's a lot of particle, and it's really nice. Now we can work with lots of particles in C4D. I wanna save this scene so that we are good. Okay, and I want also, or maybe this mode is better, more visible. Yeah. Okay, now we will be working with some deformer here. So I have changed my layout. You can find all the particles here. These are emitters, like this is the old version one, but you will find new particle here. These are emitter, these are group, coordinator, modifier. So I bring them here, and it is pretty easy, and I have saved a layout only for particle. When I work with particle, then I just click there. So for the color, now we'll work on the color. We want a color mapper to change the color. So if we press here, we will just put it under the particle group so that we are organized, and let's see what happened. So we see this is getting the color from here, but that's the only thing it is getting. It is not changing anything. So how can we change? Like under the property, there are some property thing here. Like under the source, there are different source, but property is fine, and property there are some other elements also. So we can change the color according to these parameters. For now, we will use position. And what is happening here now? If we press it, nothing happening, because we didn't tell so many things till now. So first thing, we want our color to be changed y-axis, like this way. So first we'll change it to y. Anything happening? No, because we need to put some value. So our lower value can be 0 centimeter. That means like 0 centimeter. That's okay. But we need to also tell the upper value. Upper value can be around 200, 210, so that it has a range. So the particle is taking all the colors within this range, 0 centimeter, 210 centimeter. So that's pretty fine, but it is continually going and going. We don't want that. We want our particle to die after a certain time, and the certain time is around 110 frames. If we see after 110 frames, the particle will die. That's good. And we also want to do another thing. We want to change this gradient, and I like this one. Just I want to change the color here a bit, not that light. Yeah, something like that. I think it's fine. Let's see. Okay, it's fine for now. And I also make it a bit saturated. These two. Maybe this two, and this one a little less greenish, maybe something like, maybe a little more. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so if we play now, our color is fine. I like it. Okay, so yeah, that's it for now, but it's not so interesting. we want to make it much more interesting, and for that we'll use a data mapper. If we bring the data mapper, so data mapper also work almost like same way as color mapper, but it has two areas to put the value. Another property, there is like some property here and also some property here. This is like input property, this is like output property. So this will work in conjunction. According to the input property, the output property will be get its result, and also we can change it, we can clamp it, we can repeat it. There are some other options also. In conjunction with these three things, we will get our output. So first thing, I don't want age, I want same like position, and position we can extract XYZ, but for now I want to use magnitude. You can check how this works, like, but I don't wanna spend time on that now. I want to use magnitude, and magnitude, like, it will be our input value, and our output value will be velocity speed. So according to the input value in the magnitude, our velocity speed will be calculated in conjunction with this clamp. So if we put the lower value around 10, oh no, maybe very low, so maybe 170, and upper value around 350, maybe like 150, something like that, and velocity speed will be 10 and maybe 250. Let's see how does it look. Yes, see, so according to this value, these things are happening here in conjunction with this. So if we change this spline like linear, the particle will keep going, okay, in a linear way, but we don't want that. We want to stay and lose its velocity after a certain period of time according to this value, and this is the range, like this is the range we want, and we are fine with this range. But still it is not so much interesting. It's happening, something is happening, but we need to add more interest. For that we can use some other deformer like friction, and we'll use the friction as it is, and we can use another like turbulence. So for turbulence, I want two types of turbulence. One is tiny and another is larger scale. So for the tiny one, I will keep with 5 centimeter strength and 5% scale. And let's see, there will be something is happening a little bit. But if we add another turbulence with a bigger scale, this will give us more interesting thing. See, now the things are looking interesting and I like it. So this way we can make the shape of the particle, and that's actually basically the particle part. I want to show you how you can render it now. If you want to render it, okay, if you just render it, it will be rendered. It is taking everything light from my scene. But what if you want to use your custom objects? That's what I want to show you now. So now it is rendering as it is, the particle. To render it in Redshift, I want to add a render tag, Redshift tag here, and when I put it, everything is gone because in the particle the default is disabled, so it is disabled. But you can use a point, then it will render point, and I want a custom object. And what will be our custom object? Maybe a sphere. The size will be around 1. I wanna minimize the segments around 16, and we just need to put our custom object here. So this is our custom object, and that's good. That's rendering. That's nice. Okay, I want to do another thing here in emitter. I want some variation here. Our radius is 1 centimeter, and I want a variation of 0.5. And let's see if this is happening now. Okay. Yeah, I think this is happening. Some particle is small, some are bigger. Yeah, we are good. Okay, so now we are using our custom object, but I want the same color to be here. That's the interesting part. Yeah, let's do it. So I have already those materials. If you check here, so this is the material. So this is nothing actually. I will create it again. This is particle. It's very simple. You just need particle. You just put it on the sphere. If you see, this color is changed, but we are not getting this color. For that, we need a color user data. Color user data. And what we need to do, we need to connect it to our color, and we need to tell something in the attribute name. If you check here in preset, there are more graph. When you're using more graph, then you can use this, but now we're using particle, so we'll be selecting particle color. And I think we are good now. Yes, now we are getting the color from a particle. That's great. Yeah. So yes, that's good. Okay, so that's basically it, but I want to show another thing. I suppose if we turn off this, I want to show you how we can like highlight this part. So I want to put like different material, the area, the mesh area that is creating particle. For that, I have one material here, just like floor. It seems a bit busy, but it's not. Let me make it. I will create another material, and this one will be floor, maybe floor 2. This one is particle 2 because I have already one particle. We go there. We will be using some nodes. First is blend material. So material blender, and we can add some noise, but I don't want to make it that is so lengthy tutorial. So for now, that's all. And also we need another node, that is vertex attribute. Okay, these are color 1, these are color 2. So maybe our color 2 will be something like the bottom part of the particle color. So these are our 2 particle. It will be blended. So this one is the base material, this one is the layer 1, and it will connect to the output, and we will use this vertex attribute to tell that okay, divide this way. It is working as a mask. And what we need to do, we need to put the vertex map here. That's all. And If you click, okay, one thing you need to do, you need to put the material here. Yes, now we can see. So this, if you want to make it like more prominent, you can do it. Maybe you can make it another copy, make it prominent. But if you make this is bigger, then it will be more particle, and you will lose the shape at the end. So basically that's all. I think you have enjoyed the tutorial, and let me know if you have any questions, and we will see you in the next one. Have a great day.
Thank you.